And here, look, I'll send it to you.
He's not
Okay. Hey guys, what's going on? All right, we're starting a few minutes early. We're doing a mock. You see, this is the children's theater background.
Are we already live? Is
Yeah,
that
we're
happening? Oh shit! I'm like over here doing like high kicks in the corner.
And the microphone should be on, so when they are tapping in, okay. All right, so we are going to do a mock run of tomorrow night.
Woo, woo.
We're going to have a person tapping in. Please definitely rate the comments in below if you have something to talk about. But my cousin Candi is here.
Hi.
And so I'm going to put this in the mic stand so that, like, I don't know if Kennedy will introduce, like, hey, you know, this is a divorce sex show, but I'm going to tell her not. I'm going to be like, look.
I have everything introduced. Like, I have your show introduced, and then I talk about Homegrown for literally 10 seconds. What up?
Okay, guys, enjoy our rehearsal. Go for it.
Okay, so I'm going to be fucking corny and have my phone because I don't really know.
I'm using notes. And
I'm just going to have, like, full accents. All right, hey. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Divorce Diaries here at Homegrown, Jersey City. First, we want to say thank you so much for hanging out with us today. And thank you to our friends here at Homegrown for inviting Divorce Diaries back. We are so super excited about our show tonight. I'm especially excited because tonight is Michelle's birthday show. She's going to be 39 in a few days. Wah, wah. But if you ask her mom, she's turning 85, so that's exciting. You dried up, bitch. You dried up. So, very excited. We have a bunch of new stuff for you today. So we're just going to dive right in. A little bit about me. I will be your MC for the evening, your comedic fluffer. My name is Candi. Thank you for that face, sir. Basically, my name is Candi. I'm going to run through the questions so we can move on. Yes, my name is Candi. No, it is not short for anything. No, it is not a comedic persona. No, unfortunately, it is spelled with an I. No, you cannot see my boobs. No, I am not a stripper. No, I will not suck your dick. Yes, I do accept tips. No, you can't put it in my G-string until I've had at least 4 drinks, and then we will discuss champagne room prices. Obviously, I know as a parent, when you name your children, you really think about it and you worry about it and you think about all of the people that you hate with that name. So, like, fuck Timothy, we can't use that name. Obviously, my parents, when they were naming their youngest daughter, were really milling it over and then decided to smoke a bunch of weed. And now here I am. Tonight's show is a little bittersweet for me, honestly. I'm excited, but I'm also like a little nervous. It's my first time doing stand-up in front of a live audience. So that's, I mean, exciting. But it's also a little sad for me tonight. It's a little sad because it's the last time I'm going to be able to say that it's my first time doing anything. So it's a little heartbreaking for me. A little sad. But again, my name's Candi with an I, so I'm sure no one here is surprised. And, I'm going to give you guys the same rules that I gave to him. You can't say mean things to me, but you can choke me a little. And I'll give you the same courtesy that I gave to him. I won't tell your wives you're here. You're not laughing. Have you never been the victim of a pedophile? That's sad. Must be sad for you to be so normal. So a little fun fact about me. Oh, shit. Wait.
All go back to this.
Before that, okay. So it must be sad to be normal.
Pregnancy brain, hit again.
I'm just gonna look at my phone. And thankfully, I'm already more comfortable than I was when I lost my virginity. And this doesn't hurt nearly as much as anal. So we're already off to an amazing start. So excited. A little fun fact about me, I am an overplanner and an overthinker. So I've written down every single word of my set, including breaths And it is right here on my handy dandy phone. So if you see me looking, it is not because I am bored with you. It is because I'm figuring out how to entertain you best. I have also, because I am such a good entertainer, written down how you can interact with the show.
Yeah.
You're welcome. I know being in the audience is very stressful. When do I laugh? When do I clap? Don't worry. I have pause, and then I will insert laugh or applause. You're welcome. So, much like my sex life, I will tell you exactly what to do and when to do it.
Yes.
You are very welcome. So are you guys ready? We'll get right in there. Since you're already making noise, I am already disappointed you don't follow directions. In case you guys didn't know, I am actually Michelle's cousin. Pause for applause. Wow, thanks guys. I'm so excited. We actually grew up very close to each other, both emotionally and geographically. And I'm very thankful that through the years we've been able to stay close, because it's nice to have a relationship that you don't need to say, no, I'm not angry. This is actually just the tone of my voice. And you don't have to explain that whenever someone comes close to you and moves their hands, you flinch a little bit because you are afraid someone will actually slap you. That's fun. So, yeah. Our parents will tell you that we were raised old school. Old school. We raised you old school. Old school. Old school. And because obviously our parents are Joe Pesci in every mob movie ever. Old school. Which basically is a nice way of saying that they would just abandon us in places, like in front of the TV or like out in the backyard, like throw goldfish at us while they like drank homemade wine and chain smoked cigarettes and like angry yell fought with each other for hours, but would like come out if we were laughing too hard or like making too much noise, and like one of us would get beat and then they'd disappear back inside. It was fun. Childhood's amazing. So, you know, we grew up with some light child abuse. It's fine. I mean, who in North Jersey didn't get beat by their parents at least 35 times? So that's fun. It's fun. But again, we have a lot in common, me and Michelle. We are loud. We talk with our hands. We both have highly functioning anxiety disabilities. Both have a familial history of mental illness. So that's, oops, we're not supposed to talk about that. But the best part is that I think both of our mothers are very confused on why we're attention whores. And we just like dip back and we're like, well, I mean, you fucking ignored us for 17 years and yelled at us whenever we asked for attention. So now that we're old, we can be like, look at me! And no one can say anything. So it's fun. It's fun, good times. I don't know, Mom. You named me Candi and ignored me for 17 years. What the fuck did you think was going to happen? Here we are. The only thing that we're really, I feel like Michelle and I really differ is our taste in men. Our taste in men is vastly different. Vastly different. First of all, I'm attracted to attractive men. So that's one. And then I'm attracted to men who are attracted to me. And then my lovely cousin, my sweet, sweet baby angel. She is attracted to men who are attracted to their wives and to look like my foot. Actually, that's a lie. I get pedicures regularly. So without further ado, give it up for the birthday bitch. Calls for applause.
Yes! Okay, wait. Jeff. Tyler, what's up? Jeff, what's up? So thank you, Candi. So tomorrow night, we're doing a live stream. I'm not wearing a bra. I haven't fucking showered in 3 days.
It's fine. You're so pretty.
I am. Thank you. So tomorrow night we're doing this at Homegrown Craft Bra. Thank you. Welcome, Divorce Diary Show. I'm not gonna do before Candi's gonna do this tomorrow night, and she's gonna be like, What's up, George? How are you? So welcome to Divorce Story Show. This is my birthday rehearsal show. I'm officially socially distancing myself from my age. You know, that's right. You know, like COVID-19 has not gone away. It's much like my pending child support case, you know, or like my ex-husband's bad juju. It's still there. My ex-husband grew a beard the last 2 years, and it looks like, and my family, like Candi and all my cousins haven't seen him since I got divorced, which was 5 years ago. So when my dad passed in December, he appeared, you know, like kind of like a smoke. Like my daughter watches the Smurfs lately. So what's the guy from the Smurfs who's
Gargamel?
Like, Gargamel. He's like Gargamel. Everyone's like, oh fuck. But Gargamel with like a beard the size of South America.
But it's ZZ Top.
ZZ Top, right? Like you can hide so much. Craig, and the thing is, like my ex was a big stoner. Like he probably hides weed in his beard just cause it's. And then, but he's like, it's okay. I was like, dude, I don't care about his beard. Like, just pay what you're supposed to pay. And when everyone was like, you know, my dad died in an Italian family, we were so like, oh my gosh, it's so hard. We were crying, we were laughing, everyone's shoving cookies down your throat. Like, did you eat? My father died, bitch. My sister, Tina was like, Michelle, eat some of my bitch. Dude, you gotta drink water. That was the first thing that I called Candi when my father died. About back at the house, I had ran through like the hospital like a nutcase. Like, no. My sister-in-law appears. It's like, you gotta drink water. What the fuck? Like, you need to drink. I gotta drink. And then, what's up, George? I'm evil. Oh, I'm evil, but he's laughing. That's good.
Like what?
We got Canada and we got Tyler. I forgot where you're from. And of course, Jeff is from Jersey listening in. But it was weird. It was like this like decrepit thing of like your father passing and then your ex-husband shows up at the repast and you forget that nobody has seen him in 5 years. Everyone was like mourning my father, but praising him. And all of a sudden it was like, what the fuck just happened? Right? Like everybody was like, what is happening? And I was like, okay, you know, like I don't. But the thing is, like COVID-19, this whole 2020, everyone feels like, you know, this is magically going to go away December 31st. It's really not, though. It's kind of like, this is how I feel like the year was. It started off really great. Like when I dated that cop, that I'm going to do this app. I mean, you know what? I'm going to probably like I dated this guy a couple years, like 5 years ago. I'm still obsessed with him in my brain. Still stalk him, still friends with him on like, you know, whatever.
Oh,
so look, he was not married and he was not with anybody else. He just didn't want to be with me. Okay. So there's a difference in the fact that, you know, he just wasn't attracted to like, he was attracted to me, but just didn't want to be with me. So that was better than him wanting to be with another person. Listen, okay. Candi, the difference, like Candi is in a very healthy marriage, okay, and I'm in a very healthy relationship with my therapist. Plural.
Those motherfuckers off each other.
So like, here's the thing. Like, I don't know. Okay. So I feel like 2020 is like when you start dating a man that you're really into, and 2 months in, it's going really great. And then you sleep with him without a condom, and he hasn't texted you back in 2 days, and you're crying on the bed, fearing that you have a venereal disease and or pregnant. And the thing is, like, Candi knows what I'm talking about because I have legit gone to her with this person. Okay, George is laughing. And I was like, oh, I gotta use a condom. I gotta get an STD. She's like, bitch, use a condom.
I'm like, yes, you are.
But I love him. Bitch, it's been 3 days.
You don't know his middle name. You can't love nobody.
I don't. You're right. I didn't know his name. I still don't know his middle name. Crazy? No, that was my middle name at the time. But I loved him in the moment, and I felt like it was the right thing to do.
I felt like it was the right thing to do.
Candi and I grew up in an Italian family. We're asking us if there was So we grew up in an Italian family, and her and I were talking about like being a parent during pandemic, right? Like you can't screwball whiskey so good. Jeff is saying screwball whiskey so good. Okay, I'm sorry.
I don't
Jeff.
even understand what's going on. Is he not?
Are you drunk now?
I can't. I'm not going home. I'm just saying. We're just gonna be YouTube live all night.
We're gonna get
I can't.
Cousin Candy's gonna. This is like when Kevin Hart looks like not like I'm not the crazy. Oh, Tyler. Okay, so here's the thing: when you like Italian family growing up, like they didn't mental illness didn't exist. Like everybody just hid. Like we don't go to therapy right nowadays. Like it's accepted and like
Well, you can't tell your parents.
You can't
like
tell-
other like our generation.
our generation. My mother. Like every child in the pandemic, I feel like is regressing at some point, right? Social emotionally. And now it's like Halloween. What? Like we're not canceling this shit? Like let's throw candy at our kids now who have like extreme ADHD, ADD, PTSD, ODD. Like they just legit want to be bitches to us. Like what? Now let's throw candy down garbage chutes because we don't want to touch each other. Like, well, yeah, this is gonna solve the problem, right? What the fuck? And I'm taking my daughter to like, there's all these different names now for therapists. It's not just therapists. There's behaviorists. There's psychiatrists. There's therapists. There's OTs, PTs, ATTs. When I was a kid, my father had a black belt and an eye.
Yeah.
Oh, you're eating that. Like now, like you can't even tell your child, like, okay, so we can't, you can't be on the computer. You can't tell your child, please get off the computer. You can't tell your child no, because they'll stab you. The guy Tyler said he's drinking peanut butter whiskey. That's what it is. Oh, got it. Sorry. Jeff and Tyler are like best friends now.
I don't understand. Y'all hanging out?